Hi, I'm Dr. Melanie with MC Chiropractic. Today we're going to be covering various ways that you can clean your home and stay pain-free along the way. Keeping your house tidy and clean can be especially challenging when you have little tornadoes running behind you and doing all your hard work, and the process can be even slower if back pain is slowing you down. Proper body mechanics are very important to implement when you're cleaning your home, because it will reduce your chances of lower back pain. We're going to take a look at 3 common household chores: vacuuming, washing the dishes, and how to lift the dreaded laundry and pick up toys around the house. It is important to understand how to do these properly because it will promote proper posture and doesn't cause back pain. So the 6 first tips we're going to cover, and then you'll be able to see these chores in action. The number 1 that I like is enlisting help. All members of the family are never too young to help you clean your home and pick up. You just divide the task for age appropriateness. Number 2, squat or kneel when you lift. Use your legs. You never want to continue to bend from the waist, because if you bend from the waist, you will open yourself up for injury, straining those muscles, and back pain. Number 3, change your position often. If you're standing at the counter, you don't want to be locking your knees, standing there without shifting your weight and moving. If you do that for too long, your muscles become strained and sore, and again, you're going to have soreness as you go. So change your position often. It keeps the blood flowing, and circulation flowing through your body is going to keep the muscles and your back happy. Number 4, keep your weight when you lift objects close to your trunk. I like to use the analogy a lot in the office of a bowling ball. You take an 8-pound bowling ball, you hold it out here, you will not be able to hold that bowling ball for long. Your arm is going to be sore, your back, you will either drop the weight or you're going to have an injury. If you take that weight and you hold it closer to your trunk, you are much stronger in this position, and you're able to hold this much longer. So keep the weight close to your trunk when you're lifting heavy or light objects. Number 5, build strength as you balance. And this is important if you're standing in one spot. Little tips that you can do: stand on one leg. And if you can accomplish standing on one leg for at least 30 seconds, bonus to then switch to the other leg. This not only has been shown to help with your mental power, but proprioception, balance, and strength training as well. So you're accomplishing a task, let's say washing the dishes, but you're also building strength and focusing on yourself as well. And number 6, maintain that proper posture, straight back, engage your core, and continue to breathe. If you stop breathing and you're holding your breath, or you're breathing from your chest, it's another opportunity for your back to hurt and for you to injure yourself. So those 6 tips: enlisting help, squatting and kneeling when you lift, changing your position often, keeping your weight close to your trunk, building strength and balance as you stand by using one-legged standing, and maintaining your proper posture will really help you along the way. Now, sit back and watch these tasks in action. I do have some little helpers helping me, so you can see them perform the activities and help, and then you'll see me do it as well. The first chore you're going to see here is vacuuming. This is the most common household chore that causes pain flare-ups, and are vacuuming, mopping, and sweeping. All these activities enlist repeated movements that require you to bend from the waist. And as we mentioned, bending from the waist will cause strain in your back, and muscles are going to be sore and cause injury. It's important to keep your hips and shoulders moving in a direction that you want to avoid pain and strain in your muscles. Also, try to stay upright instead of bending over. And a final tip is to push your vacuum forward versus pulling it. Make sure all items are picked up as well. It's going to reduce your chance of having to stoop over to remove items out of your way while you're vacuuming. Chore number 2 is laundry and picking up toys. Laundry can literally be a pain in the rear. The repetitive motion of bending over repeatedly can cause lower back pain. So the same tips can be used when picking up your toys. You want to keep your back straight when possible. Use your legs and your hips instead of bending over and over again. You also may crawl on the ground while picking up toys and laundry to avoid the repetitive motion of bending over. Another thing that I like to implement: if you see toys around the house, you can use your toes to pick them up versus stooping. Kids are never too young to start helping, and setting expectations early that they are to pick up their things can really avoid issues later on. The third task is washing dishes. It seems like our kitchen sink is never empty and I am constantly doing dishes, or Chris, we both take part in that. It's important to avoid that lower back pain when you're doing the dishes endlessly. You want to keep your posture as upright as possible. Instead of bending over the sink to scrub the dishes, you may want to open your cabinet door. Underneath the sink, you can place your foot inside, and it will alleviate pain from your back. And just make sure you keep switching your feet. Overall, I hope you found those tips helpful. You enjoyed watching us in action cleaning our home. And hopefully these quick fixes can be implemented right away for you, and you will experience less aches and pains. If you are experiencing back pain, it's important to get these issues addressed quickly versus just hoping they'll go away. And we are here to help you with that. Your pain is most likely due to imbalances that have occurred and developed over time, such as poor posture, repeated motions, and chronic straining of your back. Make sure you don't let pain get in the way of enjoying the things you want to participate in. Spending time with your kids, family, being outside, whatever it may be, those aches and pains can really hold you back. We are here at Venture to help you move better, feel better, and be a better you.
Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, 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 moving. Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, moving, moving.